Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play some more Dual Universe. So my factory is going. I did a mining trip and I did fill up this puppy up. Oh, sorry, other puppy I guess. No, wrong pup. Wait, what? Oh, maybe we're looking at the wrong container here. Oh, this side. There you go. So yeah, we got quite a bit there. We almost filled up the container, which is awesome. So that's going to run for quite a while, honestly. So we can ignore it. I got quite a few things in here. This container won't hold it all, but I mean, it'll hold enough till like I could process more of it, obviously. But I got a bunch of things running. I got pipes running over here. I got screws, and then I got 2 sets of the hydraulics. These, of course, are doing all the ores to pures. And then over here, we got electronics being built. I forgot I was even trying to build that. Yeah, because we want some electronics in the future. So I got that going. So anyways, we're going to go to a place called Thades, I believe it is. We're going to look for some other materials, like tier 2 materials. But the problem is with tier 2 is it's a little harder to get because
shield deactivated.
Of where yeah, Thades I think is where we're gonna go. It's a little harder to get because like obviously on the like Haven, or well, Haven you can only do your plot, but even now if you're stuck with like copper and limestone, I guess it was, and well, they have different names, but it's actually like oh, what is it called? Calcium and I guess copper is their process materials, but they're very little, obviously. And I just want to check out this other planet. I hear other people have gone to it, and there's some good surface stuff, so we're gonna check it out. Now, this is a long flight. Thades is really far away, actually, when you think about it. So let's get our break up here, and basically we're gonna go to space here, and then we'll do our autopilot. I find that's kind of how it works, anyways. So let's go ahead and start this, shall we? Shouldn't take us long to get away from here. So I'm gonna bring the containers. It does have less gravity, so like compared to the other planets there, it has a 0.5 gravity instead of the 1g. So here was 0.2g. So I don't know if it'd be safe to carry all the containers full, but I mean, if we can lift off, then go for it. If not, you might have to just leave some behind, obviously, right? So we'll see how it goes over time anyways, but we're just gonna basically fly away here, and then we're gonna do a course correction here, and then hopefully this will let us go where we want to go here. So what we're gonna do is left mouse click here, and we're gonna look for it over here. So Thades, you don't want to accidentally go to the other ones where it takes you to PvP space, and then there you go. It's gonna do its trajectory changes and all this, but as far as I know, it should be pretty darn automated now. So you have to remember it's like real, space here, kind of like physics in a sense. So it'll do a course correction, it'll move the whole ship and then like push it over and stuff. So, which is pretty cool. So, but which I'm guessing is what it's doing right now, but trying to keep at the same speed, or increase the speed, I should say. If we go X, is it? Yeah. Basically, it's trying to move the purple towards Thades. So the closer that moves to that, trajectory, obviously the more we're spot on. So it looks like it's pretty much getting there. Oh yeah, look at that now. Does a pretty good damn job, to be fair. And it's going to take a bit. It won't take an hour because we'll get up to speed, right? But it's definitely going to be like a half an hour trip or so. So we're close to it. But there we go. So yeah, that's pretty damn, look how spot on that is. And it even curves at the end there. So I'm guessing that's related to hitting the planet and the curvature of it, I guess, or whatever. I'm amazed it can go that far, but I guess it can calculate out that far. Yeah, it's pretty damn spot on. That's awesome. Okay, so in my character, or on the container, sorry, I did bring extra fuel just in case. We make this at our base. We're gonna make it ourselves as well, so we can, be a little self-sufficient just for fun, so we can learn it and stuff like that. But we do, we mine and we dump materials, and somebody does make it at our base there. one tile over, which is awesome. So we're just gonna let this happen. Yeah, look at that, we're 13k. So yeah, this is going good. So we're just gonna leave this. We'll come back in literally probably half an hour or so, and we'll go from there. Okay, so this is going really well so far. I've been actually AFK for a while. I saw it come in and I just couldn't record at the time. I was just busy, but it did the orbital. It basically locked onto the orbit and it's been orbiting it. Now it could sit here for a while, but it actually uses quite a bit of fuel, as in like, it's not like real life. You can see it always firing there, right? At random there. So it's not quite like real life where you can kind of sit there really well. I guess it eventually loses it, but it does pretty good. It can still stay around, but let's go ahead, and I don't know how to do this. Now this is, I forget even what the planet, Thades. So I wonder if I can tell it to land on Thades, or how we can approach this, to be fair. No, it doesn't have it on there. Let's go back to, oops. Don't leave your ship, by the way. Let's go here, and let's go to Thades planet. Let's go to it. Come on. Oh, the planet, buddy. Doesn't make it easy when you're doing this, huh? There you go. And let's view planet. We might be able to do it this way. I don't know if this will work. I'm just trying this. But let's go over here. Oh, here it goes. Points of interest. There you go. So let's go here, and I mean, you could check these out anyway. So if you wanted to live on one of these things, you could. I doubt any of these are gonna be that full, but yeah, you can see most people are around the one. Obviously, yeah, a little bit more on the number 2 for whatever reason. But you could set this destination, copy this coordinates, and then we're gonna go to Lua and slash this. And then, as far as I know, now we might have to change one thing, but let's try this. Because now it should have the temp. There it is. So that should do it automatically for us, I think. Unfortunately, it looks like it's in space, so it might not, to be fair. Yuri, what's that one? Reach and maintain orbit for 10 minutes while displaying the... Oh, okay. Well, it might be working then. Looks a bit iffy because it looks like it's in space, not on the planet, you know what I mean? So... Worst case scenario, I could just go down myself. I just was thinking, and don't go in the middle of there. So this planet has, I don't think, much, if any, atmosphere on top of it. But that big crack there, apparently it does have an atmosphere. And it's actually really hard to get out of there. So you don't want to get stuck in there, from what I've heard. So just the tip of the day, I guess. I'm not sure if this will take us to the planet. I'll let it be for a couple of minutes and we'll see what happens. Okay, so it says in the atmosphere in less than a kilometer here. Let's see what happens here. It's a bit weird because it's like, okay, we are going down. But are we actually like, are we going down, down, down? Like we going to crash into the planet? It says the trip is going to be 6 minutes. Braking distance is 1 kilometer. Okay. 1.1. Okay. I guess we just let it glide in here. It's just... Oh, here we go. Starting re-entry. Haha, bloody awesome. This is what I wanted to show you, so... And it should limit itself to the maximum. As in, it won't, burn up. Because if you go, like... 1200, you're gonna burn up, but I'm guessing it'll just do the right amount. It says limit 1175. I don't know if it knows the limit or how that works actually. Altitude, hold, blah blah blah, re-entry. Okay. So yeah, it'll go in and then yeah, so there's some atmosphere. There's more than I thought, but I guess it's not gonna be like full out 100% atmosphere, I guess. So I'm not quite sure if it's going to land us or, you know, what it's going to do when we get over here, but it'll be interesting to see. I love how this is going to be most of our video. Well, big part of it. But, I mean, it is the coolest part is the landing and the autopilot and stuff. If I did this, we'd be already done kind of thing. But at the same time, it's not as cool. And mistakes could happen more with me, but this makes it just more fun. So it's auto-correcting. Oh, it says it's... Oh, proceeding to waypoint. Okay. That's why. So it needs to hit to the waypoint first, and then it'll keep going here. So 3 minutes and something, and then we'll come back. Okay. Looks like we're almost there. Brakes engaging. It'll take a little longer, obviously, but hopefully it doesn't fall down there, because if you fall down there, you're going to be very, very sad. But it looks like it's going to go over there, so we'll see how this works. Oh, it's doing... I know what it's doing. It's going to do the vertical landing. This is the kind of cool part and the freaky part about this is all the vertical landings. But we're only at 0.g right now, so 0.2 g, So we're like the same gravity as the friggin' moon right now. It's going to get more, obviously, as we get lower, but I don't think it'll hit 0.5 up top here. It's probably in the middle there, so that's actually good news for us, because we could probably carry out a full load then out of here. There is a math calculation for it, 0.3 now, so we might hit 0.5 on that. It's hard to say, to be fair. Just let her glide down. It's kind of fun to watch it. But it's a nice thing that, like, you could go AFK. Sure, mistakes can happen. Most of the time, I think it's going to work at this point. If you know, if mistakes happen, I mean, yeah, you're going to have to be limping back or whatever. But I feel at this point, it works pretty cool. And this, we've never been here before, so this is really cool, too. Now, this will probably try to land on the bloody roof, by the way. Which, hey, if it lands perfectly on the roof, way to go. Right on the darn market sign. Here we go. There's even a ship here. Somebody... What the frig? You're going to autocorrect from that? No, you're not. Okay, I thought not. Okay, well, it did a pretty damn good job, you know. Oh. Look at this. It's auto-correcting itself. It's like, I'm sorry, we screwed up. Let me fix that. Obviously, that's not the thing's fault. Obviously, that's, you know, us trying to, you know. Now, if you want to bookmark this for later, which is fine, you should probably go over here and do it. That way, you don't do it to the edge in case there's a mistake or it's off or something, but you can do something like here. So, center on position, bookmark location. I don't know if that's going to be the same. So, Thades market 2. I guess you can't do that. Market 2. Now, I don't know if that's actually taking me... You will see here. So, not mine. My bookmarks. Let's see. Cancel. Oh, it says cancel. I don't think it's right here. I think it's still the top part up there. Yeah, it is. Which, that's a little too bad. I'm not really sure how that works, to be fair. You can do this, though. You can go, like, center position. Yeah, it doesn't do it that way. That's my current coordinates, I guess, right? Okay, let's get rid of this. I guess you update bookmark. Can you go like this and update it? No. Okay, let's get rid of it. I'm just kind of interested. There you go. So paste from coordinates, I guess. There you go. So Thades market. Oh my. Market 2 landing. Let's see if that's like, you know. There we go. Perfect. Okay. That's what we wanted. So how many Gs? 0.3. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Look at the asteroids. So there's asteroids all over here, which we can actually visit. Some of them have surface rocks and things like that, which is awesome as well. Okay. And then let's go ahead and go for a ride, I guess, here.
Shield deactivated.
Okay, so let's go like this. Fix our position. Turn off the landing gear. Interesting. Not used to atmosphere flying. I wonder if because there's lack of atmosphere, it makes it harder, or if it's not a big deal, like it doesn't really care. So let's hit V and get our thing set here so we can see what we're doing here. So remember, I haven't flown in atmosphere up for a bit now because I've been on the moon for a while in this space, so we can kind of go up and down basically here. That's around the 0 mark here, but yeah, we're pretty high up here right now. So basically, I like to go down here and then land somewhere around here. So we're just going to go over here where it's a little flatter. We're just going to land right here. So we're going to hit the G key here. And it'll just do the work for us, obviously. I haven't seen any ore patches yet, but I'm hoping we're just a little further away, so we haven't seen them yet. Oh, I think those are ores there. Ores might be actually quite common here then. There you go. Boom. Yeah, there's definitely ore patches all over the place. There you go. So, and I think these ones will offer you some other ones here. So, that's chromium. Yeah, I was gonna say that looks different. And then you have all your rest here. So if you want to fetch just chromium, you can. Chromium is not as easy as I was expecting, actually, because I thought maybe the whole surface was chromium, but obviously it's not. I mean, there's another piece of chromium there. You could run around and just fetch chromium only, obviously, but it is a bit rarer than I expected, actually. So that's fine. So if you want to mine this, let's see if there's any other ones here that are fancy, or is it just... I think it's just chromium that's the only different on the surface here. So I heard there was chromium on the surface. I thought it would be a little easier to get, to be fair, but I think this is when you place down your miner thing and, you know, you do the thumper thing. But we need a territory scanner to really find out what ores are there. Yeah, this is just... I mean, you get some anyways, but very little. Well, now you know. Oops. Yeah, to run for chromium like this would be pretty pathetic, to be fair. There you go. It is a method, though, obviously. You needed it that badly. But yeah, I think territory unit would actually do much better. Place territory unit, your auto miners, which I'm going to play around with those. I'm wasting those charges, too, because I'm pretty sure I'm maxed out right now. So I am doing really bad with those charges, to be fair, so... Okay, let's go check something else now. That was kind of boring. I mean, I might go here anyways and mine some of this just for the fun of it, but... I mean, this is just still your same, you know... They really nerfed it, because I miss the old-fashioned just mining underground. It's all based on that silly stuff now that, oh, you're supposed to, you know. But let's go to one of the asteroids here for fun. So if we do this, it should take us. It might make us do it, to be fair. Okay, we need to do it, I think. Oh, no, I think it wants to do it. Yeah, it looks like it's doing it for us. I wasn't sure if it would or not, so... This is the kind of autopilot that usually, like, when it works awesomely, this is the kind of thing you want, right? So So we are in an atmosphere, which I thought it. Well, I mean, it's not 100% atmosphere, obviously. So easier to take off, obviously, but we still have to get up high enough before our space engines will kick in. Let's turn this off because they are truly distracting. So yeah, our angle is 28. I don't know if it adjusted that on its own, thinking that we can't do 30, or if it's just kind of like, oh, close enough. So these asteroids, there's like 30 of them or so. They surround this entire planet. I guess technically they're parts of this planet that blew up and went up there. Anyways, so these asteroids have literally 300, I believe, plots on each. So even though they don't show up on the map and stuff, they are actually like mini little maps or little mini territories, like little planets kind of thing, you know. So you can land on them, you can claim territory, and I think there's like something like 300 compared to like thousands, tens of thousands, I think, per these planets. Like 38,000 on this planet. So you get the idea. So let's do that for fun. Like, so 38. 1, 2, 3 divided by 300, I said. So yeah, this planet would be, say, roughly 126 times bigger than one of those asteroids. So we're already at 7%. Space engines are heating up. So no, we did just fine. Better than I thought. So a little worried about that part, but we'll let it slide right now. It's still climbing, so, and that's probably, it's like just barely max there. A little freaky when you do that. Yeah, we're at 1% now. Atmosphere. 0. There you go. So you're still getting pulled like the moon, 0.2 G, but yeah. I'm just letting it do its thing. It's a little wonky, but I mean, it'll probably get us there faster than I can get myself there. I'll probably end up screwing around, you know. So let's try this. See where it's trying to go right now. Oh my. Maybe I wouldn't have been so bad. I don't know. It is correcting, to be fair. So. I feel like it's drifting really fast one way, though, so it's got to fight it quite a bit. There she goes. Yeah, that's working. Looks pretty cool, though. Yeah, I'm sorry it wasn't as exciting. I don't, you know, these places don't probably have an amazing surface ores either. They're probably just the basic stuff, but I just thought I'd check them out. Yeah, so when it comes to surface ores, I'm guessing even the tier 2s and stuff like that are going to be rare, so. I saw somebody one day post something, and it was like, oh my goodness, it looked like it was like Christmas Day, but. Oh, it actually looks like it might be on one of the. Oh, it looks like a moon. Yeah, is there a moon on Thades? I guess there's moons on Thades, right? Yeah. Yeah, so maybe checking one of the moons might be fun after. I just noticed somebody taking a picture. It looks like a moon, possibly, on Thades. Oh, like one of the moon Thades, because they see Thades, and it looked like it had a lot of like, you know, a lot of resources on it. So it might be worth checking out. Let's check an asteroid first, and then we'll check out the moon. So this will, I think, break you, correct you, whatever, and it just keeps you here. You won't land here. I mean, obviously, if you had a thing here to land, you could. Now, you have to be really, really careful for this, because if you were to land, like if you don't brake on here and pay attention, you're gonna smash into this asteroid, because this asteroid has, like, you can go in deeper and higher. So, like, you know, when you're landing, you're not going to be landing near that 0 mark for the ground. It could be, you know, oh, you're negative 300, or it could be, you know, the opposite. Oh, there we go. So let's go ahead and Alt 4. Yeah, okay. And there you go. And then let's go ahead and hit Alt once we've gotten a good angle. There you go. Okay. We have it. Let's go over here maybe a bit. Oh, is my brakes on? No. Like acting like my brakes are on. Yeah, that's weird. We are on cruise thing here. I know there's a button to switch that. I just don't know what it is right now. We used to just click it, right? So. Oh, crap. Well, I'm glad we're overshooting instead. I can't brake. Like, I can't shut this damn thing down. Oh my goodness. What a disaster this is. There you go. I had to just break it completely. There you go. It turned it on regular mode. I have no clue how the hell to switch that. That was bad. Deboard, toggle, auto, pitch, collision. I don't know, to be fair. I don't even know why we're only going 28 kilometers an hour right now. Oh, my brakes aren't engaged. I'm an idiot. Oh, wait. How did I fix that? I thought I fixed that for a second, the view. Oh, so shift middle mouse button gets you back into the center there. That's cool. I didn't know that. Sorry, I'm learning some different things here, so. I'm just going to glide into this thing right now. Are we close enough to... Oh, yeah, so that you get the idea of what it looks like here. Coal and bauxite, that's the ores, but that doesn't count for surface ores. Probably going to just be the boring surface ores, right? But that's just what you'd get in the actual asteroid itself. We're just interested to see what we get here. There you go. Don't know if we want to start breaking it. 5 seconds it is. Okay, we better break it then. There you go. Just let ourselves kind of go down more. So this is the part where it gets a little hard and confusing. It's at 300 meters from hitting the ground, I guess, right now. 50 meters? I don't think we're that close, but I think this doesn't take its chances. Collision warning on here. I think it's like, no way, we're not taking our chances here. Okay. Yeah, 3 minutes to collision? Not quite. You think I'm inside the planet now? Okay. There you go. There you go. I wonder if you can land on here and it'll land properly, or how this works. No, I don't think it wants to land. We can do that ourselves then. There you go. Oh, what's the hover height? You could shut that off, I think, but I don't want to. There you go. Hover height is 0 now. There you go. Whew. Now that was a lot of effort. Okay, the first thing we should probably do before we forget, because we are in space. Oh yeah, jump and you're gonna fly. Yeah, obviously it looks like you just got the regular 4 here, by the way, which was expected, to be fair. Is you probably want to fuel up, because the worst thing to do is not having fuel. Well, we have fuel, but like not fueling up and then being stuck in space. You can get out, but it can be dangerous too, from my understanding. So, how well are you, by the way? You're doing good. And then you got these for backup if you can't get off a planet or something. I guess we can check this out for a second. So yeah, it's just a very bouncy, you know, moon. There's probably not even anyone on here, to be fair. Yeah, it looks like it's... Oh, there is a couple people here. There you go. There's not a big reason to have a territory here, to be fair, but it's a nice peaceful little area if you wanted it. Maybe for a view, for example, if you know, on that side it probably has a better view of the planet, for example, so you can enjoy that. I hear you can actually fall out of the atmosphere on these ones. I mean, it takes time, but... So what did I get for Master Miner? F6, right? Oh, extract from ore from 5 different planets or moons. Cool. The telepoints that you get from these are a little bit of a joke. I would say if they updated them by like 10 times, maybe even, I know this is crazy, but even 100 times, it'd be more interesting. Sure, it means that early on in life you can get a little bit more EXP, but, you know, well, maybe even 10 times. I mean, but that's like 5 different planets. You only get 10k EXP. That doesn't sound worth it. 100k does, so... Anyways, it is what it is, but I think it would have been more fun if they did play around with that achievement, you know, EXP system a bit more, because I think you do definitely deserve more EXP than what we get now. You know, you do them all, and you I don't even know if all of them would even add up to like, you know, a million. Maybe. Because I think the best ones in the game are like 10k, for example, so... I mean, even then, 10k is pretty, you know, pitiful for doing probably something that's a little bit more rigorous, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. It's just like one of those ideas and thoughts that I think would be kind of cool if there was a bit more to it. So as you can see, it's just your regular, you know... We didn't really expect much more, you know, it seemed like it was going to be that, so it's just your regular ores here. So I think next time what we'll do is we'll head to Thades Moon 2. We'll check them out. Now, I don't know if all these asteroids possibly can have something different at each of them. I'm not going to go through all that, obviously, but if you like, you know, you can definitely do that. But, you know, we got our foot on here. We mined a little rock on it, which was cool. And that's kind of what we're here, you know, we're just kind of exploring, so... Either way, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.